Hi friends, welcome back. Let's talk about MHT CET examination. First, the pattern of examination. Yeah, there are three subjects: physics, chemistry, maths. Physics is for 50 marks, chemistry is for 50 marks, and mathematics is for 100 marks. In physics, they ask 50 questions, each of 1 mark. Chemistry, they ask 50 questions, each of 1 mark. In mathematics, they ask 50 questions, each of 2 marks. So yes, by and large, mathematics has been given more weightage. Yes. Next point, for physics and chemistry, to attempt one particular question you get around 54 seconds. Yes, 54 seconds for attempting one question, while in mathematics, to attempt one question you're going to get 1 minute 48 seconds. Yeah, that's it. Next, many people believe that CET is going to be an easy examination. My answer to that is, as compared to JEE mains, yes, CET is comparatively easy, but you'll be foolish if you consider this exam to be an easy examination. I will say this is not easy or hard. I will say this is going to be a challenging examination. So don't have this misconception that this exam is easy, because if you think it is easy, you're going to be casual in your approach and you're not putting that much effort. So this examination at best, I would say, is a challenging examination. That brings me to discuss difficulty level. So let's discuss. The difficulty level of this examination is around 75 to 80% questions will be doable questions, not very hard, but 20 to 25% questions will be from JEE mains levels. So yes, around 80% questions will be doable, around 20% questions will be little hard. So that's about difficulty level. And yes, there are no negative markings, so be happy, you can attempt all the questions without fear. So that is about the CET examination pattern. Now, what is important for CET examination and how it is different for the board exam from the board examination? If you have given board examination, you have already prepared board examination, so how different is CET? Let's understand. CET is purely based on 12 standard syllabus. So if you have given board examination well and you are thoroughly prepared, so let me tell you one thing, all the preparation for CET is also over. You don't have to study anything extra. You don't have to study anything extra. All you have to do is optimize your performance for next 30 days. So what should be the strategy? Let's see. I'll give you 5 very important tips to follow for next 30 days. So here it goes. Tip number 1. There are 3 subjects: physics, chemistry, maths. Which one has got the highest weightage? Mathematics. So what you need to do is to practice more on mathematics, because for physics and chemistry roughly there are more than 30 chapters. Those 30 chapters will give you around 100 marks, while for mathematics there are around 15 chapters. That will also give you around 100 marks. There you're preparing 30 chapters and getting 100 marks. Here you're preparing 15 chapters and you're getting 100 marks. So you're preparing half and you're getting equal amount of output. So yes, it makes sense. This is common sense that you focus more on mathematics. So strategy should be work hard in mathematics and chemistry. Why chemistry? Because chemistry is relatively easier as compared to physics. So I would suggest work very hard in mathematics and try to target getting 80 marks in mathematics, around 40 marks in chemistry, and around 30 marks in physics. That gives you sum total of 150 marks, and with a score of 150 in CET out of 200, you are definitely going to get top 5 engineering colleges. Tip number 2. Most of the students, what they do is they spend a lot of time in collecting shortcuts. Now, the drawback of collecting a lot of shortcut is you have to spend a lot of time and energy to collect those shortcuts. You have to read for a lot of materials, you have to talk to a lot of teachers to collect those shortcuts. That is one. Secondly, once you collect those shortcuts, you have to remember those shortcuts. Remembering those shortcuts is going to be a bit challenging, especially in case of integration and all, if you know. So first you spend your time in collecting those shortcuts, then you spend your time in remembering those shortcuts, and then you spend your time in memorizing and practicing those shortcuts so that you can use them really fast. You know, what is the point of knowing the shortcut if you can't use it quickly? So to use it quickly, you have to practice those shortcuts many number of times. All that is going to consume time. So what is my tip? My tip is, do not run after the shortcuts. Just remember few shortcuts which are logical and easy to understand. Now, easy is a relative term. Whatever is easy for me may be difficult for you. Whatever is difficult for you may be easy for somebody else. So yes, you have to be very calculative in this. So use the shortcuts, learn few selected shortcuts which are repeatedly used in the problems and which are a bit logical to remember. So yes, do not run after the shortcuts, but collect few useful and readily used shortcuts. That brings us to tip number 3. Now you got just 30 days. You know, in these 30 days, do not try to overcome your weaknesses. I would suggest next 30 days just work on your strength. A lot of people do this mistake, you know, they are worried about their weaknesses. Their weaknesses are holding them back. So get free from your weaknesses and work on your strength. Consolidate on your strength. Whatever subject is strong, whatever chapter is strong, make it super strong. The one which is weak, the one which is you're uncomfortable with, you can drop them. Yes, so now tip number 4, you have to optimize your performance for next 30 days. How to optimize your performance? Remember one thing, you don't have to study anything new. You already have given your board examination, you already have studied, you are already prepared, completely prepared. So no need to study and prepare. So what to do? How to optimize your performance? Very, very simple. You have to practice. Now, when I say practice, one of the common mistake people do is they start preparing chapter wise. And the drawback of preparing chapter wise is when I prepare a particular chapter, for example, integration. So my frame of mind is in terms of integration. I'm thinking in terms of integration. While when you give your CET examination, the questions will come randomly. First question may be from integration, second will be from derivative, then will be from logic, then will be from pair of lines, vectors, you know, it will come random. So what is the best idea? Best idea, if the question paper format is throwing you questions randomly, so you have to prepare also randomly. So the best idea for next 30 days is to prepare through mock test. Every day you can write 2 mock tests. When you write 2 mock tests, that means you are solving 150 plus 150, total 300 questions a day. Out of these 300 questions, there will be some questions which you can solve, there will be some questions you can't solve, and the questions which you can't solve, you can refer their solutions, and from the solutions you can have the learning. So learn through the mock papers. Normally what we do is we do the synopsis, we do the theory, and then we go solve the problems. Now you already have done the synopsis, you already have prepared for 12th standard examination. Don't fall into that trap of revising and, you know, theory and studying further and then going for solving problems. Strategy should be start solving, whether you're completely thorough or slightly shaky, but you start solving the mock papers. Every day solve 2 mock papers. So whatever sums which you don't get, whatever questions you don't get, look for the solution and learn from the solution itself. So you learn by solving through the mock papers rather than studying the theory books again and again. So start solving, hit the ground. And now tip number 5. Suppose you're solving mock papers, every day you're solving 2 mock papers and there are questions which you can't solve and you have doubt. So don't look for the solution of these questions outside. Don't look for the solution outside. That means don't wait for teachers to come in. Don't run behind the teachers to understand the solution. So just look at the solutions and try to understand from them. So don't find your solutions outside, try to find your solutions inside, by looking at the solutions, by referring the books. This way what happens when you solve the mock papers and you don't get particular question, and then you're trying to refer the solution of that particular question, and then you're trying to learn from that. That is how the learning happens. Next 30 days, avoid asking teachers your doubts. Ask yourself, find the solution within. You already have prepared 12th standard for more than 1.5 years, most of you. So yes, believe me, have confidence, the solutions which you're looking for, is there with you. Just you need to search, you need to introspect. So find the solution within you. Don't look for solution outside. Remember one thing: if you believe, you will achieve. That's it, my dear friends. Hope you like this particular video. Hit that like button if it was helpful to you, and subscribe to this channel for more such videos. I'm going to come up with a lot of shortcut videos for mathematics. So stay tuned, stay subscribed. I'll see you later. God bless you.